Well, hello friends, my name's Antonio and welcome to Back at the Ranch. Still chilling out, thinking about what to review and what to do, and I'm about to head over to my brother's to review a couple of items, and I figured, why not review this? So this is the GOTRAX Rival scooter. This scooter is rated for about 220 pounds if I recall correctly. I've been using this as my get around for a while. It's pretty sweet, has a headlamp, has your throttle control right here. It does have cruise control, by the way, so once you're cruising or once you're going and you hit about 10 seconds, you'll hear a beep, you release it, and you'll keep the speed that you're at, which is top speed. But I don't know if you can see that with the sun, but you do have a digital speedometer. You do have battery indicator, so right now she is fully charged. You hit this button one more time here, that turns on your headlamp right there. Right, hit it one more time, that turns the headlamp off, and you got your charging port right there. It does come with a charger. It takes quite a while to charge up for the very first time, but once you're charged up, I mean, it's rare that I run this thing all the way down, and one time I ran it for about 4 miles more or less. I went all the way down to a convenience store and all the way back when I was at the island, and it worked great. And I think I got about halfway as far as batteries concerned. So my battery got down to about 50%, and that was about 4 miles with 200 pounds on it. That's about what I weigh more or less. But what else you got here? So you've got a bell, so just basically pull this and release it right there. And of course you do have rear brakes. Now the brakes are disc brakes, which are pretty sweet. I have not adjusted them. They are a little tight, so when I roll you may hear a little bit of not squeaking, but the brake rubbing against the rotor, which is normal. These are air tires. They are not hard plastic. Well, they are hard plastic, but they're air filled, so you notice that you've got the valve right here to put air in it. I did go over thorns on this one, and I think it was the front one. Kind of tricky to get to that one, right? So I went over thorns, got flat, put some slime in here, and I thought, man, how am I going to get to this? Not only to add the slime, but to refill it. Well, it comes with a little adapter that's put away in a drawer right now, but basically a little extension cable that you screw on there, and you can hook up anything you need to. So I was able to put the slime in without the adapter, and then I use the adapter to top it off basically. And your battery basically is in here, right? Not sure how big the battery is, but it is a pretty big battery as far as the length of time is concerned, the duration. And your motor, I believe, is in the front hub. That's why it's covered, so it's got a nice solid cover on both sides. Have not opened that, don't plan to unless something breaks. But this thing's pretty sweet. You do have reflectors on the side and the back. No rear light, so I do not recommend using this on the road at night because you don't have a rear light. But if you need to, maybe you can get a little helmet that has a light on it, or get yourself a headlamp, point it backwards or something of that nature. That's what I do, but I don't recommend using this at night. By the way, the water bottle holder did not come with it. That's actually purchased at Walmart. Oh, by the way, they sell these GOTRAX at Walmart, which is where we picked ours up for about 200 bucks. But the water bottle holder does not come with it. That was purchased separately, so don't expect to get that. This right here is actually the clip, the collapse clip. So let me show you real quick. We pull this lever here. Now we pull this lever here. Oop, this one didn't stay out. There you go. So pull it out, make sure it stays out. Pull this lever, and it goes down. Oop. Let me pick up the kickstand. It goes straight down, and you notice that clicks in right there. Now I'm going to try to do this one-handed. As I'm doing everything, push the rear fender down, lift it up, snaps right back into place. Put that kickstand down, and you're pretty much good to go. Just turn it on, and if you don't use it, by the way, for a while, it will go into a sleep mode, so it automatically shuts off. I'm not sure what the amount of time is, but you know, I got a fishing pole, I got a fish trap, and I got a couple other things with me that I'm going to review. Let's jump on this thing and head over to my brother's, which is about a mile down the road, and you can see how this thing runs with 200 pounds on it. All right, see you on the road. All right, so I've got you just under my handlebars here, and I do apologize if it's a little bumpy on the way. I do have the, what do you call it? Vibration control, not vibration control. Image stabilization on the camera, but I'm not sure how well it'll do on this thing. So I have you guys, like I say, right under the handlebars. Let's go. So you may have heard that little beep right there. Pretty much it's already in cruise control mode. Take my hand off the throttle and it's going, and we are going 15.5 miles per hour. And again, I weigh just under 200 pounds, 195.5 we'll say. And hit that throttle to disengage cruise control. Did not make the stop, no cop, no stop. Let's go. By the way, if you're wondering where I'm at and you like this place, the way it looks, this is Long Island Village, which is a privately owned HOA down in Port Isabel, Texas. Hop and a skip away from South Padre Island. You guys know that I stay at Isla Blanca Park pretty much every year for the last 20 plus years. Well, and we're sold out this year, so we were lucky enough to find an owner that had a lot here. And we are staying on their lot, thankfully, and we'll be here for a couple more months. So, but pretty much all these properties here are privately owned. Notice some have RVs, some have park models, some actually have full homes built on them. So, very nice place, somewhere that I would highly recommend somebody to check out if you're just looking for a good Airbnb, Verbo, if you know somebody. Or heck, you might even find a place for sale. I will warn you though, they are kind of pricey, especially if you find one on the water. You're looking at a minimum of $186 to $500,000 for some of these things. Now, some of them are like condo type, 3-bedroom. That's when you start getting to that $500,000 range. But yeah, like these here to my left, you're looking at about 150 to 200. And the ones on the right, you're looking 200 to 300 because they are on the water. Some have boat docks, some don't. Some have boat lifts, some don't. My brother's, by the way, which we are coming up on here pretty quick, has a boat dock. So we're gonna go to his boat dock and check it out. And we're here. All right, let me get down to the dock and I'll be right back with you. All right, just got everything off. Had stuff in my pockets and stuff hanging off the scooter or everything, but let me show you this thing again. We're in the shade here. So again, GOTRAX rival. That thing's awesome. Let's power her down. We're just gonna hit that power button right there, press and hold, and it's off. You notice it was still full charge. I mean, that was only about 1 mile, but this little baby, I think they say it's rated for like 15 miles. Take that with a grain of salt. A lot of variables there, uphill, downhill, into the wind, not into the wind. You know, maybe you're big like me and maybe you're a little kid. So, by the way, always wear a helmet, especially if you're underage. Don't let people drive this thing without a helmet. I unfortunately do not have one, so I'm not using it, but I got glasses on, safety glasses. Anyway, pretty sweet little ride. I do recommend you check them out. I mean, if you're looking for something and you're under 200 pounds, by the way, I say 200, it's rated for 220. I wouldn't recommend pushing it because it's not like industrial strength. It's not commercial. It's Walmart. It's Walmart stuff. So worth checking out though. It served us well. We've had it for about 2.5 months. I love it so far. Can't complain. GOTRAX rival. Go check it out. We'll see you next time. I'm back at the ranch.